Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Moments with Mary. It is with gratitude that I offer a thank you to all healthcare workers and caregivers for the work that they continue to do to take care of us. However, we must make an extra effort to take care of ourselves. Today, I will continue to share pieces and excerpts from Maya Angelou's letter to my daughter, the Big Mama Stories by Shay Youngblood, and pieces from Nikki Giovanni, Philip Lister, and Elois Greenfield. So the first piece that I will share is from Big Mama Stories, and I'll continue with snuff dippers. You know, on Monday I shared a bit, so I'm going to continue to share a bit more about snuff dippers. And it reads, I took one of Big Mama's good glasses with flowers painted on it down from the top shelf of the china cabinet. Then I mixed the milk and monkey dust, stirring it in the pretty glass till it made me sneeze. Holding my nose, I stuck a plastic straw into the foaming brown stuff and began to drink my way to beauty. Big Mama heard me coughing and crying and come into the kitchen. When she found out what I was doing, she shook her head and tried not to laugh at me. She gave me some baking soda to rinse my mouth out and a lecture on not believing everything I heard. Said I was already pretty, and all the monkey dust in the world couldn't give me a good, kind, honest heart. I never forgave Dee Dee for that trick. I was dizzy for hours, and the taste of the nasty, bitter-sweet snuff lingered on my tongue long after the humiliation had gone. When I was a few years wiser and had the nerve to question Big Mama, I asked her why she dipped snuff. Big Mama leaned back deep into her rocking chair. She slowly drew a fresh tin of snuff from her apron pocket. After opening the can, she took a big pinch of the brown stuff between her index and forefinger, like I'd seen her do 1,000,000 times. With her other hand, she stretched out her bottom lip to take in the dip of snuff. She slapped her hands together and whipped them on her apron before she answered me. By the way, she took her time. I knew she was going to tell me a big story. Big Mama started out by defending herself. Snuff ain't no worse than them cancer sticks that be killing folks left and right. I ain't never heard tell of snuff harming nobody. But as I recollect, back in '57, when the only place colored folks could sit on the bus was the back, Emma Lou came close to getting us killed on the number 99. And I'll continue with more of snuff dippers on Friday. And the next piece I want to share is a continuation of the Fannie Lou Hamer piece that I read from Maya Angelou. We have asked questions down a pyramid of years and given answers, which our children memorize, and which have become an integral part of the spoken American history. Patrick Henry remarked, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. George Moses Horton, the 19th century poet, born a slave, said, "At last, and I was born for this, to wear this brutish chain. I must slash the handcuffs from my wrist and live a man again." The thought of other only being a creature of the present and the past was troubling. I long for a future too, with hope in it. The desire to be free awakened my determination to act, to think, and to speak. And that was Frederick Douglass. The love of democracy motivated Harriet Tubman to seek and find not only her freedom, but to make innumerable trips to the slave South to gain the liberty of many slaves and instill the idea into the hearts of thousands that freedom is possible. Fannie Lou Hamer and the Mississippi Democratic Freedom Party were standing on the shoulders of history when they asked to unseat evil from its presumed safe perch on the backs of the American people. It is fitting to honor the memory of Fannie Lou Hamer and surviving members of the Mississippi Democratic Party for their gifts to us. We thank you. And that's a piece from Fannie Lou Hamer, written by Maya Angelou. The next piece is a piece from Nikki Giovanni, and this, The Girls in the Circle. The girls in the circle have painted their toes. They twisted their braids with big yellow bows. They took grandmama's face powder and powdered each nose and sprayed Evening in Paris all over their clothes. They are amazed at how they look. They smell good too. Mother must not be amused. The girls in the circle now tease and giggle. They look so grown up with that high heel wiggle. Their pearls are flapping. Their dresses float. They are so sorry. They have no place to go. Mother refuses to drive them anywhere looking like that. And that's The Girls in the Circle by Nikki Giovanni. The next piece is a piece from Philip Lister, and it's entitled, Where Are You? Where are you? I need you. You've disappeared out of my view. Not there to talk, not there to chat. How can you do this? Please come back. And the last piece I want to read is entitled, Honey, I Love, and it's one of my grandchildren's favorite. And it reads, Honey, I love a lot of things, a whole lot of things. Like, I like the way he whistles, and I like the way he walks. But honey, let me tell you that I love the way he talks. I love the way my cousin talks. And the day is hot and icky, and the sun sticks to my skin. Mr. Davis turns the hose on. Everybody jumps right in. The water stings my stomach, and I feel so nice and cool. Honey, let me tell you that I love a flying pool. I love to feel a flying pool. And Renee comes out to play and brings her doll without a dress. I make a dress with paper, and that doll sure looks a mess. We laugh so loud and long and hard, the doll falls to the ground. Honey, let me tell you that I love the laughing sound. I love to make the laughing sound. And my uncle's car is crowded, and there's lots of food to eat. We're going down the country where the church folks like to meet. I'm looking out the window at the cows and trees outside. Honey, let me tell you that I love to take a ride. I love to take a family ride. And my mama's on the sofa, sewing buttons on my coat. I go and sit beside her. I'm through playing with my boat. I hold my arms and kiss it, 'cause it feels so soft and warm. Honey, let me tell you that I love my mama's arm. I love to kiss my mama's arm. And it's not so late at night, but I'm still lying in my bed. I guess I need my rest. At least that's what my mama said. She told me not to cry, 'cause she don't want to hear a peep. Honey, let me tell you, I don't love to go to sleep. I do not love to go to sleep. But I have a lot of things. I love a whole lot of things. And that's Honey, I Love by Elois Greenfield. And the last piece says, and honey, I love me too. It's very, very important that you like or love you. I want to thank you for listening today. I've tried to make this a good 15 minutes, but I don't know whether I did again today, but I'm going to work on that. I want you to take care of yourself, bowl your eyes, stay in, stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, laugh a little bit. Make sure you're getting your exercise, because you want to look the same when you leave out of this stay in. You want to look the same